Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a video with my Poshmark series. It's going to be on 5 tips you can take away from making money using Poshmark. So if you've ever wanted extra cash or how to be able to make extra cash with Poshmark, then stay tuned because I'm going to show you all my tips and tricks of how I just made almost $1,200 or so using Poshmark over the last 2 months, and it has been a life changer. So stick around and I will show you everything there is to know that I have learned that works, that doesn't work, all my tips and tricks so that you guys can make money, extra cash in your pocket each month using the Poshmark app. So first off, I want to say thank you so much Poshmark for sponsoring this video. I am so blessed and thankful that they have offered me to do my first sponsored video. Like, I am over the freaking moon about it. So that is amazing. Poshmark, I've just fallen in love with Poshmark. I'm obsessed with it. I have like seller's fever. Yeah, it's, you know, it's gone a little crazy. So my first tip for you would be to make good photos. Think about your photos for your listings. Don't just throw the clothes on the ground. Don't go look at my Poshmark right now because some of them are on the ground. But like my ground is like a wooden background. It's nice. It looks appealing. It's not, it's like a flat lay. It is not like thrown on a couch with a whole bunch of other clothes or a dirty background. You know, all you can see is the piece you're selling, and that's it. So you want a clear background, white, don't overdo it. You want good lighting. You don't have to buy lighting. Don't do that. It's gifted to you, great, but just use natural light. I know it's hard personally from my experience as a mom, as a single mom, to find time to do everything like school and take photos all during my son's nap time when there's light. So he's not like pulling on the clothes and everything. And it's hard. I get that. It's not easy as you would think, but it's doable. So if you can just take one day, knock out those pictures, and you can post them later. That's what I tend to do, is I will snap all my photos, and then I will, if needed, take the items on the couch where I am at with my son and post what I can with him, if I need the items to look at for like the material content, etc. You also want to put the size, brand, and the type of item in the title and the description so it's searchable any kind of way. It's just some kind of algorithm thing. I don't know, I just do it. I can't tell you why, but you know, some of them I do put the size, some of them I don't. I don't know, it's just kind of how I'm feeling, but the most important thing is how the main photo and all the photos look, and to use all of the 8 photos you're able to use for each posting or listing, because people want photos. I know that personally. I bought stuff off Poshmark now, like about like 5 items, and I can't tell you when looking for things. I thought that was a hole. I can't tell you how frustrating it is looking for things when people only have like 1 photo. I'm like, okay, you know, and I can tell you from my experience, a lot of people won't ask you and they will just keep looking. So you could have a chance to, 1, put everything there, ready to go, you know, and have that person who's probably maybe wanting to buy it, or they're gonna keep scrolling and going back because you don't have like good enough photos or a good enough description, etc. If there's something missing, like the length measurements or something, I always just ask, because I'm not always good at putting that as well. That is very nice though, and very helpful, because you want to see how long, you know what hits you, what length hits you wear, and what you like for a t-shirt, etc. So make sure you can put that in there if you can. Definitely pants. I always do pants. That's just like a no-brainer, because they're pants. Like, pants are so difficult to try on anyways as it is, let alone online. So yeah, take good photos. Tip number 1. Tip number 2, if you have multiple items, don't post them all at once. Save a couple to post 1 or 2 a day, or when you can. So like not everyone is gonna like go through and dramatically sell their clothes like I am, but if you are, even if you aren't, if you're going out and sourcing your clothes, don't post it all at once. You can save a couple, and sometimes that just ends up happening with me and I'm not even trying. I just can't get to it. So I will always have things that aren't posted yet, or I'll go back through my closet after I sell something and I'm like, what else can I sell? You know, I get like seller's fever. I'm gonna have no clothes left. So yeah, you're welcome if you buy my items, because I'm not gonna have any clothes. Anyways, just save some, because having constant listings or new listings keep your followers who actually like shopping your closet excited that you're adding new items. Like, think of if you are constantly looking at someone you like, or a shop, if they always have the same clothes, you know, you'd be excited if they add new things. Same thing for Poshmark in your closet, basically. Tip number 3, share the crap out of your listings. I can't tell you enough. Like, if you can share 3 times a day, 5 times a day, I mean, it's insane, I know, but that is what makes you have sales, is sharing. It's no joke. At the beginning, I was trying to figure out myself what, you know, is the algorithm for Poshmark, and because people were like, is it making sure you're following people, they're following you, sharing their listings, you sharing your own, what is it, you know? You should also share other people's listings as well, because, you know, if they share yours, you share theirs. That's the nice thing about Poshmark, is it's like everyone does what they do in return, I guess. It's basically like you guys are all helping each other out to make a sale, honestly. And think about it, if you share your item, so when you share your item goes up to the top. And yes, it's a lot of work. Even if you can share it like your closet once a day, it is kind of hard if you have a lot of items, but that's the kind of advantage and disadvantage about Poshmark, is someone who has less items in their closet obviously is not going to make as much money, but they can share 10 times faster, easier than you in your closet, you know. But like, you have more items, more options for people to buy things, so give or take, you know. But sharing is so important. You just want to be doing everything someone does to you in return. If they share your item, share one of theirs or a couple of theirs, and they'll do it back to you. You know, if you go look for people who have really big followings, you will think about it. If someone has a really big following and they share your item, that's more eyes on your item and potential to buy your item. Therefore, greater potential to make more money with the Poshmark app. Tip number 4 is, this is after someone has purchased your item, but I do think it's very important as your like image as a seller on Poshmark and your closet, is the way you package your items. And I say that because people can leave reviews, and some people will go to your reviews and see, you know, like how fast of a shipper you are, the comments or reviews that are left, etc. You don't have to go over the top like I do. That's my favorite part about the selling something, is packaging it. I love just making it look cute and pretty and presentable for them when they open the package. So I think that's key. You don't have to go over the top, just something simple, a nice little handwritten note thanking them for buying your item, shopping your closet is so important. Because then they can always come back and shop your closet, or they're just going to remember you. You know, I've had items that I bought that have just been thrown in the box. You know, so there's that. It's fine, you know, but it's just interesting to see the difference. There's a difference in putting an item in a box and then wrapping your item and putting it in a box. So I think that's important as an image of you as a seller, and people coming back to spend more money with you with items in your closet. It's like huge, I think. Tip number 5 is never decline offers. Never, ever, ever, ever. I did this mistake the first time I got an offer. I was like, decline, don't do that. You can counter offer. They can decline if they want, but what's the reason for you to decline? There's literally no reason. You can continue to put like the number as low as you will go, so they can understand like, hey, they're not gonna go any lower than this, so just don't ever decline an offer, because then that ends the sale. Communicate with the customer. You can do that through like the item. You can @ in their handle on Poshmark and like, hey, I see that you added this to your bundle. If you want to purchase this, I will give you like this for free. So for example, I had a lady who wanted a swimsuit top, and she had earrings as well. So I was like, okay, that's a perfect like incentive. I'll give her the earrings for free. This may be different if you're like buying items. Depending on how much you bought them for, you may not want to do this, but I've had these items, so it's a little different. But I basically was like, hey, if you purchase this item, I'll be more than happy to throw those earrings in that you like as well for free. And she was so happy about that. She just said she was looking for some bottoms. She did end up purchasing the swimsuit top, so I gave her those earrings. She left me a nice review, so she was very appreciative of me doing that. You know, you can always work with someone. Sometimes people just try not to take things offensively, because it's very easy to do. You know, people don't understand sometimes that Poshmark does take a pretty good chunk in the percent from your item. They take 20%. And then you can also, if you are offering a discount, you're going to have to give a shipping discount of like $1.80. That comes out of your earnings as well. So if the item is already cheap, around $10, and you do a 10% off offer and $1.80 off shipping, you're kind of already looking at like $4. And I don't think a lot of people know that. You know, you still want to get a good amount for that item because it's a nice item. So just try not to take it offensively. People don't understand that. Just politely counter what you want and they'll get it, and that'll be that. Someone will buy your item. Eventually the right buyer will come and buy it. I promise you. Just keep sharing that item. So those are my 5 tips for making money with the Poshmark app. Again, I will leave my link down below to download the Poshmark app on your phone. It is like, I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. If you were trying to upload as many photos as I did to sell basically my whole closet, it'll be a lot, but it's so easy, it's fun. It's just, you know, it is the one thing I have done so far that has been so substantially helpful in getting by for me and my son. So that's amazing. I can't thank Poshmark enough for that. And again, for sponsoring this video, because that's just crazy. So you're probably wondering also how much I have made so far with Poshmark, and I've been wanting to do a video on this a while ago. So now we're at like 2 months since I started basically. So I'll catch you up to speed. I'm just going to do it in this one and then we'll move forward with the rest. So basically, sold my first item on December 24th, Christmas Eve. What a great way to remember. And so we're starting from then all the way up until now. And I've made a total of $1,347. So I can't tell you, no, I can definitely tell you, I would never think I would have thought I would make that much on December 23rd. I didn't know how this was gonna go. So that's amazing. Like, that's a part-time, you know, I'm making more than I was teaching, basically. And I don't have to get up at 1:30 in the morning. Even more of a benefit. So that's amazing. I've made $1,300 and I already forgot the number. So I've made $1,347 already, just within a little over 2 months. Basically 2 months. So that is crazy to me. I've been discounting to a lot of my items. A lot of people don't do that, but they're my own items, so I'm okay with that. And that's how I get rid of a lot of them. So that's also great. So if you're obviously looking to sell your own clothes, which is probably why you may want to start a Poshmark closet, then this is a great opportunity for you to just make that extra money. Why not? And then I broke it down into the 2 months to show you what I made each time and which month was better for me. So from December 24th to the end of January, which they say is like a slow month, which was not for me, I made $766. So that was great. And then from January 31st to now, I've made, a little bit slower of a month, $628. So just basically from my own personal experience. So my son is up from his nap now, perfect timing. But if those 5 tips encouraged you, got you excited to maybe start wanting to sell your own items or go through your closet and see what you can sell, so I encourage you to download the app and start selling today, because you will make money. You could make money today, the day you download the app. I mean, that is what I talk about, results. Alright, change of scenery. This one will go from his nap, so I had to go get him. But if you guys enjoyed that video, give the thumbs up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. If you're new, please subscribe. And leave a comment down below if you're gonna click whatever, start a closet of your own. You know, just let me know. I'll be excited for you. I'll follow your closet. If you have a Poshmark closet, leave your handle down below. I'll follow you. Let me know if you're starting one because of this. And thank you again, Poshmark, so much for sponsoring this video. And I will see you guys in my next video. Say bye, Gabriel. Say bye-bye. Come here. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.
Been playing